Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about crystals. This is actually part 2 to my first crystal video. If you haven't seen that, go watch that and then come back to this one. Anyway, I recorded this video when I recorded the first video, but for some reason my camera decided to delete all of that footage, or maybe it just didn't even record it at all. I'm not really sure, but it's gone, so I'm re-recording it, and yeah. I noticed I didn't have my lights on, so I had to turn those on for a second. Alright, so since I already told you guys about crystals and kind of gave you an introduction on how they work and how they grow and whatnot, today's video is going to be all about my favorite crystals and their specific properties, although there are so many different properties for so many different crystals, and in reality it all kind of depends on you. If you feel like a crystal works a certain way for you, then it will. If you believe something, then it is your reality. So, without further ado, let's get started. First, I'll start with quartz. Quartz is the most common crystal on Earth or under the Earth. It can be found worldwide. It harmonizes all of the chakras. It aligns the aura. It works best with all zodiac signs. It is an incredible calming grounding stone, as well as a powerful cleanser and amplifier. Absorbing, storing, releasing, and regulating energy, it is a vital tool for healing. It acts as a deep soul cleanser and connects the physical dimension with the mind. I find when I'm really anxious, quartz helps me ground myself and feel calm again. This stone is found in many shapes and formations, all of which share the same generic properties of quartz, but also have specific and unique properties of their own. Quartz can have exceedingly high vibration according to the type. The next crystal is amethyst. Amethyst is also a quartz crystal. It can be found worldwide. It works best with the third eye chakra, the soma chakra, the crown chakra, and the high crown chakras. The zodiac signs correlated with this crystal are Aquarius and Pisces. Amethyst is beneficial for physical, emotional, and psychological pain. It guards against psychic attack, transmuting it into love. Amethyst encourages selflessness and spiritual wisdom. It is an excellent stone for meditation and scrying. Sleeping with amethyst facilitates out-of-body experiences, helps dream recall, and assists visualization. A natural tranquilizer, amethyst blocks geopathic stress and negative environmental energies, making it perfect for when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed. Amethyst is also helpful for people dealing with a loss and coming to terms with it. It calms or stimulates as appropriate, helping to feel more focused. Just like quartz, it can be a high vibrational stone depending on the type. Next we have citrine. Citrine can be found in Brazil, Russia, France, Madagascar, the UK, the USA, etc. It cleanses and re-energizes all of the chakras and aligns with Aries, Geminis, hi, that's me, Leos, and Libras. Lighter shades of citrine are said to govern the physical body, and darker shades the spiritual aspects of life. A powerful cleanser and regenerator, it carries the power of the sun. Energizing and highly creative, it never needs cleansing. It absorbs, transmutes, and grounds negative energy and protects the environment. It is particularly beneficial for attracting abundance and should be placed in a cash box or in your wallet next to your money. Encouraging sharing what one has, it imparts joy to all those who behold it. It's also extremely useful for smoothing group or family discord. It helps reverse self-destructive behavior. And it also assists in acting on constructive criticism. It promotes inner calm, allowing your natural wisdom to emerge. It also helps you process your emotions and become emotionally balanced. It is best worn in contact with the skin. Okay, something that I really have to mention is that there is a huge scam going around in the crystal industry right now where people are calling crystals that look like this citrine. Now, I hate to be the one to let you all know, but this is actually not citrine. This is heat-treated amethyst that has been burnt to this color orange. True natural citrine will never be this dark in color. It will always be light and amber colored like this, usually see-through. Here is another example of heat-treated amethyst turned into citrine, or called citrine. As you can tell, it's really dark. Citrine will never be this dark, and also usually citrine does not grow on white like this. If it does have white in it, it's more of like a clear milky white as opposed to straight white. Straight white is an amethyst thing. Citrine also doesn't usually grow in geodes like this. It's usually more single points. This is also an amethyst trait. Amethyst grows like this, but citrine doesn't really. Next we have rose quartz. Rose quartz is obviously a type of quartz. It can be found in South Africa, Brazil, the USA, Japan, India, Madagascar, Germany, as well as other places. It aligns with the heart and higher heart chakras, as well as with Tauruses and Libras. Rose quartz is a stone of unconditional love and infinite peace. It is the most important crystal for healing the heart and heart chakra. This stone promotes receptivity to beauty of all kinds. It is said to attract love. Place it by your bed and it draws love towards you or supports an existing partnership, restoring trust and harmony, causing you to release unexpressed emotions and heartache while also transmuting emotional conditioning that no longer serves you. It soothes internalized pain and heals deprivation. If you have loved and lost, it comforts your grief. Rose quartz teaches how to love yourself and encourages self-love and acceptance, invoking self-trust and self-worth. Excellent for trauma or crisis, this stone draws off of negative energy and replaces it with loving vibes, strengthening empathy and sympathy and aiding in the acceptance of necessary changes. It is a great stone for midlife crisis. Holding rose quartz enhances positive affirmations. Rose quartz is a high vibrational stone. Next we have Aragonite. Aragonite can be found in the USA, UK, Morocco, Spain, as well as many other places. It aligns with the earth and base chakras and also with Capricorns. Aragonite resonates to the Mother Earth and is an excellent earth healer and grounding stone. Centering physical energies and calming oversensitivity, Aragonite deepens connection with the earth, settling floaty people comfortably into their body. Aragonite distributes energy throughout the whole body and warms the extremities by taking energy from one's core and bringing it to the surface. It also stabilizes spiritual development that is occurring too fast. Useful for people who push themselves too hard, it's great for encouraging delegating. As it is a supportive, disciplined stone, it gives insight into causes of problems in your life. Alright, next we have selenite. Selenite as a mineral is called gypsum. I recently found out that this is selenite, but this is actually considered satin spar selenite and not just selenite. You can tell because it's fibrous. Another example, this is also satin spar selenite, but if you turn it around and you look closely, right here there's a little tiny crystal formation. True natural selenite grows in a crystalline formation, whereas satin spar selenite grows in this fibrous formation. And so I thought that was just really neat. This is the only piece of true natural selenite that I have. Selenite can be found in England, the USA, Mexico, Russia, Austria, Greece, Poland, Germany, France, and Sicily. It is beneficial for the higher crown chakra and for Tauruses. The purest translucent white selenite has an ethereal quality and is said to inhabit the space between light and matter. An ancient stone, it is one of the most powerful crystals for the new vibration on Earth. It can be used for scrying, to see the future, or to ascertain what has happened in the past. A powerful disperser and stabilizer of erratic emotions, it brings about a conscious understanding of what is taking place at a subconscious level. Selenite creates a positive grid around a house, and a large piece placed in the house ensures a peaceful atmosphere. Selenite is also a very, very useful tool for charging your crystals and keeping them charged. Selenite is a high vibration stone. Now, I would like to point out that the different kinds of selenite have different properties. So all selenite have the base properties, which are what I just read to you guys right now, but the different kinds of selenite, for instance, fibrous selenite versus desert rose selenite, all have their own individual properties. This is aquamarine. Aquamarine is found in the USA, Mexico, Russia, Brazil, India, Ireland, Zimbabwe, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. It aligns all of the chakras, clears the throat chakra, and opens the third eye. It is also beneficial for Aries, Gemini, and Pisces. The color comes from minute traces of iron. Said to protect sailors at sea and to guard against drowning, it was known as the Stone of the Sea Goddess. A wonderful stone for meditation, it shields the aura, invoking a high state of consciousness and encouraging service to humanity. With an affinity to sensitive people, it invokes tolerance and supports anyone overwhelmed by responsibility. Breaking self-defeating conditioning, it leads to dynamic change. Useful for closure on all levels, this stone is helpful in understanding underlying emotional states and interpreting how you feel. Removing extraneous thought, aquamarine filters information reaching the brain and clarifies perception. This is green jade. Well, honestly, these are a couple different kinds of jade. There are lots of different kinds of jade, and they can all be found in the US, China, Russia, the Middle East, as well as other places. It aligns with the third eye chakra and with the soma chakra, although it varies according to color. It also aligns with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Libras. Jade has long been a sacred stone in the Orient, and it was included with Chinese grave goods to give vitality to the deceased. It was used for weather magic mostly, being forcefully thrown into water to call upon snow, mist, or rain. A protector against danger, jade is a symbol of purity, serenity, and nurturing, and is also known as the dream stone. Placed on the soma chakra, it brings insightful dreams, it stabilizes the personality, and integrates mind and body. This stone encourages you to become who you really are, recognizing yourself as a human being on a spiritual journey. Turquoise! There are a bunch of different kinds of turquoise as well, and they can be found in the US, Egypt, Mexico, China, Iran, Peru, Poland, Russia, France, Afghanistan, as well as other places. It aligns with the throat and third eye chakras, as well as Scorpios, Sagittarius, and Pisces. This stone bridges earth and heaven, and is very sacred to Native Americans. To be given turquoise brings good fortune and peace. It is a very protective stone and has been used for amulets since time began, defending against injury, outside influences, or atmospheric pollutants. Promoting spiritual attunement and enhancing communication with the physical and spiritual worlds, turquoise is an efficient healer, provides solace for the spirit as well as well-being for the body. A powerful energy conduit, it dissolves a martyred attitude or self-sabotage and allows for the soul to express itself once more. Turquoise shows how the creation of our fate depends on what we do at each moment. It should not be gotten wet as it can fade. This is a raw turquoise. This is cut and polished turquoise. Tangerine spirit quartz. Found in Africa and is correlated with the base and sacral chakras. I could not find which zodiac sign it aligns with. It carries the same generic properties as quartz while also being useful for soul retrieval, integration, and to heal after psychic attack. It takes you beyond a limited belief system and into a more positive vibration. It demonstrates that like attracts like and teaches how to both give and receive. It is extremely beneficial where the soul feels it has made a mistake for which it must pay, as it releases feelings of guilt and the need to fix things. It's excellent to use after shock or trauma, especially at the soul level, as it realigns the aura. This is smoky spirit quartz. I'm not really talking about the smokiness, I'm just talking about the spirit quartz. Spirit quartz is all of these little baby crystals that grow on one point. We have one large point right here and then a bunch of little baby crystals growing on the sides. Those are called spirit quartz. They have their own properties. They can be found all over. It aligns with the crown. You could come in.
I don't want to interrupt you with dinner stuff.
Okay. Halfway done. I don't remember where I was. It aligns with the crown and higher crown chakras, but it cleanses them all based on the type. The zodiac sign it correlates with depends on the type as well. Spirit quartz carries unconditional love. The outside of the stone radiates high vibration energy while the core tightly focuses healing. Useful for those who give service to others, it facilitates groups and provides insights into community or family discord. It cleanses other stones and transfers their energy in a healing layout while also stabilizing earth energies. It is a high vibrational stone. Next, I'm going to be talking about aura quartz. Aurification can be added to a lot of different types of crystals, not just quartz crystals. Although quartz is one of the most commonly aurified stones. Aurification is when a stone is all rainbowy like this. You can tell that it's been altered. Obviously, the stone did not come out of the ground like this. Aurification is made in a lab through the process of sublimation. You put the crystal in a chamber and a bunch of metals in the chamber as well, and lasers shoot at the metal and vaporize it directly from a solid to a gas, and that gas bonds with the crystal and creates all of the rainbow colors. While the stone has been altered with metal bonded to it, it doesn't lose any of its original properties. It actually gains properties. Metal is of the earth, and regardless of if it came from the earth or not, it is a mass of energy just like everything else. The chakra and the zodiac it correlates to is based on the stone and also the type of aurification. Auras all have their own specific properties related to the colors and what metals are used, as well as adding to the properties of the stone that it was bonded with. This type of aurification is sort of called moonbeam, but it's also a special aurification. It's not just moonbeam. This piece is a one-of-a-kind. I'm blessed to have it. It's so beautiful. I love her so much. Now we have Angel Aura Quartz. Angel Aura Quartz correlates with the throat chakra. It carries the same properties as quartz, but it also helps one learn to acknowledge and admire the beauty around us every single day that most people tend to ignore. This stone fills you to the core with a feeling of magic, joy, and optimism. A high vibrational stone, Angel Aura Quartz is perfect for those in a spiritual slump. It rejuvenates your love for the world and to people around you. It not only opens the energy blocks that make it hard for you to express yourself, they will also bring you clarity so that everything you communicate is authentic. This is Rainbow Aura Quartz. Rainbow Aura Quartz correlates with the higher crown, heart, and soma chakras. While also carrying the same properties as quartz, it activates all of the energy centers in the body, clearing a pathway for the life force energy to manifest, bringing vibrant energy into your life. It is beneficial for dysfunctional relationships because it highlights projections and releases negative emotions such as resentment or grief. The transformed relationship is vital and harmonious, also a high vibrational stone. Vanadinite can be found in the USA, Mexico, as well as other places. Aligns with the earth, base, and sacral chakras. Excellent for people who have problems accepting their physicality. It has a strong connection with the earth chakra that grounds the soul into the physical body. This helps in being comfortable here on earth in your environment. Shutting off mind chatter, Vanadinite helps facilitate a state of no mind. This stone helps fill the gap between thought and intellect. Defining goals, it combines rational thought with inner guidance. Vanadinite should not be gotten wet as it's toxic and it will release its toxins into the water. Handle with care. Okay, next we have my favorite crystal in the whole entire world, Opal. Opal can be found in Australia, Brazil, the USA, Tanzania, Iceland, Mexico, Peru, Canada, Honduras, Slovakia, Indonesia, and I'm sure other places. The chakra it aligns with varies according to color. It best aligns with Cancers, Libras, Scorpios, and Pisces. Opal enhances cosmic consciousness and induces metaphysical and mystical visions. Opal, specifically blue opal, renders the wearer invisible and is useful when venturing into dangerous places. Absorbent and reflective, it picks up thoughts and feelings, amplifies them, and returns them. A karmic stone, it teaches what you put out comes back. Opal has always been associated with love and passion, desire and eroticism, but you need to be centered before using opal to explore or induce feelings. Opal heals the Earth's energy field, repairing depletions and re-energizing and stabilizing the grid. Oftentimes, people think that having opal or wearing opal is bad luck if you aren't born in October, as opals are the birthstone for October, the month of October. But I'm born in June. I have a very large collection of opal. I wear opal every day. My engagement ring is actually an opal, and I can tell you that they bring me great luck and they make me feel very protected. They have never brought me negative luck whatsoever. Being gifted opal is actually really incredible and brings really good luck. Another super interesting thing about opal is that they used to be worn as talismans because they would let you know when you're near an enemy. When you're near an enemy, they will lose all of their color, and when you're near someone who you can trust, someone who's a friend, they will be extremely colorful and vibrant and beautiful. And I could tell you for a fact that this has most definitely happened to me before, and it was the craziest thing. It happened to me before I even knew that that was a thing, so I had no idea why my opals were white and had no color at all, because they are actually quite vibrant usually, so it's pretty crazy. Different opals from different places look different. Some, like these Australian opal chips, lose their energy and their charge and dry out when not kept wet. Cannot see the color very well, but others, like these Ethiopian opals or these fire opals, will lose all of their color if you get them wet. Others, like these Australian Boulder opals, are kind of indifferent either way. They're definitely still colorful when they are dry. They don't lose their charge, but they are absolutely more colorful when they're wet. I will show you these raw Boulder opals. I like to put some baby oil on them. Alright, I'm sad that this is as far as I can. Alright, I guess this is as close as I can get. You can already see the color more. I'm not gonna lie to you, iPhones are not the best for looking at opals, because you see how bright this light is? Yellow lighting is so much better for looking at opals. I don't know why. White lights just don't work very well. Next we have Ammonite. Ammonite is also more colorful when it's wet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and oil that baby up for you so you can see those beautiful colors. Yeah! Alright, so Ammonites are a sea crustacean that went extinct 65 million years ago with the dinosaurs. Eventually they fossilized, and that's what you see right here. They can be found in Morocco and Canada. It aligns with the third eye and the Soma chakra, and best aligns with Aquarius. Reputedly named after the spiral horn of the Egyptian god Amon, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Ammonite, so I assume almond maybe? Ammonite also derives from the Greek for horn. In ancient Greece, Pliny the Elder declared Ammonite a most holy stone because it instilled prophetic dreams. In the Middle Ages, Ammonites were believed to be dragon's heads and were bound to the left arm for magical protection. The Blackfoot tribe of North America uses it to ward off evil spirits. This stone converts negative energy into a harmoniously flowing spiral. A powerful karmic cleanser, it releases mental obsessions. It represents coming full circle and activates personal empowerment while also offering structure and clarity. It is wonderful for health and prosperity, and also great for promoting business dealings. I always thought that these ammonites were opalized, and that's why it has this rainbow color, is because it literally fossilized and then opal started growing on the shell. But turns out this is just how these babies looked in the ocean. If we were here 65 million years ago and we saw them swimming through the ocean, they would be just as rainbowy as this guy. I thought that was so crazy and really neat. You can also buy them split in half so you can see the inside. Some of them, these holes are empty so you can actually like stick your finger or like feel the ridges. It's really quite interesting. Ammonites are amazing. Alright, last but not least, we have this amazing stone right here called Labradorite. I'm trying really hard to get the flash for you guys. It's super difficult. I had it so perfectly when I first put it up. I guess it's gotta be right here. Ooh, god damn. Beautiful. This baby has charged up so freaking much since I first got it. This is literally one of my most beautiful Labradorites. Look at that. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, but anyway, Labradorite can be found in Italy, Greenland, Finland, Russia, Canada, and Scandinavia. It correlates with the third eye, crown, higher crown, and soma chakras, and aligns with Leos, Scorpios, and Sagittariuses. A stone of transformation, Labradorite prepares the body and soul for the ascension process. This highly magical and protective stone raises consciousness and deflects unwanted energies from the aura, preventing energy leakage. This crystal helps banish fears and insecurities and the psychic debris from previous disappointment, strengthening trust in the universe. It removes other people's projections, including thought forms hooked into the aura. Analysis and rationality are balanced with inner sight. It can be a useful companion through change, imparting strength and perseverance. Labradorite should not be gotten wet as it can dissolve. Well, alright guys, we made it to the end of the video. Thanks again for sticking around and watching. Also, little life update. I don't know if you can tell, probably not because this is my only backdrop, but I am in an all new home. I no longer live in California. I now live in Washington. Me and my fiance moved up here. He proposed in November. We've been together for 8 years. And yeah, it was really awesome. He proposed in Hawaii, which is freaking incredible. And he got me an opal engagement ring, which is the most amazing thing ever. And I love him very much. And yeah, so we moved to Washington. We have our own home together. We're still trying to fill it with things. We're still trying to plan our wedding. But yeah, so that was just a little mini life update for you guys. Thanks again for sticking around and watching to the end of the video. I love you guys very much. Let me know down in the comments if you liked this video, if you want me to continue the series. Like I said in the last video, I'm gonna do it anyway, but you guys should still comment and give me a like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. And thanks so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!